Okay, so here is my video setup. I know you can see my number 10 cans here, or whatever they are, my food storage cans. And I'm sure that the lighting's not so hot or the video quality, and I'm sure you can hear my son watching Ice Age in the family room, but I've been wanting to do a video for a really long time, and my phone might even be upside down, so we'll see how this goes. So here I have a Erin Condren wellness log that I just got. It's my first Petite, and I do not have an on-the-go folio yet. I haven't been able to afford one. I've thought even about making one, but I can't even afford that right now. So my solution is, as I have a heart attack because I'm doing it, to take this string out, this pretty little rose gold string, and I am actually going to put it in my discbound planner. I've made one, not the prettiest work I've ever done, but I made just one that's a little bit bigger than the on-the-go folio. In fact, I can show you that. So what I did was just, it's probably the same height, which I didn't mind because I thought, well, then I could have like these, I don't know if you can see it, these today tabs and get done tabs sticking out of the top, which in the future I'm probably going to make my own. Some that probably on like some white paper. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video channel, what is her name? Genevieve Designs. I love her style, and I may like get some influence from how she does things and add it to this. The thing I do like about this disc planner is that it's so customizable. Like, I know that the traveler's notebooks are really customizable and I love them. I've never had one, but I watch videos of them every free chance I get in the evenings. But this is even more customizable. But Erin Condren is my most favorite brand of all. So I am going to pull this apart and cut it and put it on discs. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is that the reason that I made this so much wider is so that when I add tabs, then the tabs stay inside. So that is the point I'm at. So we will just work with what I've got. My phone on top of some number 10 cans, food storage cans, whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to try and keep my head out of this, and hopefully I am in the shot because, 3 cans tall and all of that fun stuff. So hopefully this will turn out and I will get it uploaded. And I know I could have done this with a seam ripper, but I don't know why I didn't. I used my son's little Fiskars, hopefully that's in shot, to start it actually on the spine, and now I'm pulling it out. I love this string. It's so pretty. I figure I can either buy another one of these if I mess it up, or make my own and stitch it. I really want one of those, oh, I came to a spot that's a little bit tied up. I really want one of those, what is it called? We Are Memory Keepers. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those. They're like for bookbinding. It punches the holes. I'm obsessed with their stuff. We Are Memory Keepers. Oh, I broke my cute little string. Not that I really could have used it again, but I am obsessed with, I am recording a video on YouTube and I have it stuck up here really high. That's my son. He is going to turn 6 on Sunday. Don't bump it, okay? So I'm talking to the video. So anyway, think I'm just as obsessed with the We Are Memory Keepers products, their stuff, as I am with Erin Condren, and I don't own any of it. I want a crocodile. I want the letter maker. I hope I'm in camera. I am. Okay. Not the letter maker, the envelope maker, because I think it would be fun to do some like tip-ins and type style things inside the discmount. Oh, and this is it's all I've got right now. I really want a planny pack to go, to carry over the top of this. And then trying to see. So I made this back part, and all I had was this stretchy, like jewelry type thread. I don't think that's quite the right word I'm looking for. It's a little elastic thing. And so I braided 3 of them together to make it a little more sturdier. And then I used a really tiny hole punch to make the hole back here. I know I've seen them like with the holes right here with an eyelet and everything, but the goal is to eventually try a on-the-go folio or a chic sparrow TN. And so I want the habit. It's silly, I know, because I could always just make the habit again later, but I want that habit of pulling it to the side. I know it's silly, but that's how my mind works. And so anyway, there's this back piece that I laminated. This was actually from another company that I love, this little pocket, a company called In the Leafy Treetops. It's from their, I think, Moms That Know planner, but I guess that's a whole nother video. Isn't it cute? I actually punched it a different size and then ended up cutting it down to fit this size right here, but that's all in the plans to get new ones and stuff as I go. It's just fun being able to customize. Anyway, so back to the current project. Let's see. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to save this thread. It's not like I'm going to use it. It's just so pretty. I love the foiling on this. I love everything about it. So now I am going to guess the thread's out, so I shouldn't be so scared to be cutting it down. But I actually am going to, those cute stickers, I'm actually going to cut this as well and see what it looks like just going straight down the middle, and see if I can get it punched with this punch to make a folder and a cover for this section of my my little version of all this. What else was I going to say? Anyway, so let's do that. I like this little pocket. I like the rose gold foiling. I like everything about it. I am going to do that off camera though, because I feel like if I do it right here, I'm going to end up sticking my head underneath here. So here is what the front and back cover are like now that I cut them. And I don't know if you can see, it's kind of, the cover has to be a little bit bigger than the pages in order to wrap around it. You can see there's kind of, I imagine this is going to happen with the rest of it when I cut it. It's not directly on the holes, wasn't meant to be taken off of there. So, we'll see. I may end up cutting this part off in a minute. So I'm not going to quite punch that yet until I've got some pages of this cut and see how well it lays flush up against that. So give me just 1 second and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the first part that I cut. I only took a few pages off, so really this is the front and this is the back. I put this section right about 5.75 and I think they're like supposed to be 5.7. So I kind of feel like maybe I should have gone a little bit smaller, but you know what? I think I'm going to just, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Because when you lay them together though, I mean, you can tell. See, this front piece that was at 5.75 is a little bit bigger, you know. I think I'm gonna cut that little tiny part off. So yeah, I like that better. Haven't punched it yet with my little punch. I do want, I'm not sure if I said it or not, but I do want the arc instead of this, just because the arc punch, just because it like supposedly the little holes, some people call them mushrooms, are a little bit shorter, and so I feel like that gives me a little bit more leeway like for cutting these. But you know what, I really think I'm gonna like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and hopefully I can get these punched with you guys watching, and hopefully it'll be in camera. So I'm not gonna do the whole book on camera. Let's see. See, I could go a little bit shorter on that. I don't know if I want to. Thing is, if I don't cut it shorter now, and then I punch it, you know, punch the holes in it, then it's going to, that's going to be it. I won't be able to re-punch those holes. It'll be all jacked up like that other stuff I had on my planner. So I think I'm going to leave it. I've heard some people say, oh, it's just paper, but you know, it's my obsession, and it's Erin Condren. Oh, see, I hope this goes in at all. It's going to get all scratchy and not go in. It's too curved. Shoot, I'm not scratching it up. I think because of the curve, it's making it hard to go in. And I know that if I had an arc or something, that it would just slide right in there because it accepts more paper at a time. This one's only supposed to be like 3 sheets at a time. I'm gonna end up having to cut that off. And I really like the length of it. Maybe, let's see. Oh, I think I got it. I got it, y'all. Okay. Let's see. So I'm wanting it right at that little white line right there. I think that that is a good length. Oh, maybe not. Probably right about there. Why is that so different than the paper that I just punched? But anyway, I don't know if you guys can see right here what I'm going by. So I'm trying to gauge on either side of this and this. And I've found that when I've done papers that are about this size before, if I get it bumped right up against this edge right here, it's not going to like cut any sort of shape in that, even if I went a little bit farther into here. But that should be about even, I think. So that's what I'm going for right now. Well, let's see. Part 2. Woo, and now my phone's fallen and okay. Anyway, sorry y'all, got a phone call. I don't know if that showed up or if you guys could hear it, but here we are again, and I'm not sure I'm gonna know how to edit that together. So guess we'll have videos part 1 and 2. Check it again just to be sure. I really feel like it needs to go right there, and here we go. When I first got this punch, oh, look how raggedy it made it because I had to force it in there. Anyway, when I first got this punch, it would not punch through anything that was remotely heavy or thick, I guess I should say, because it's meant just to punch 3 sheets of paper at a time, and that's like copy paper. Lately though, I guess because I've punched heavier stuff with, I don't know, all of a sudden it's working for me. And so I have some high hopes to be making some more covers, because before, well, I'll show you that in a minute, it's kind of tearing up whatever I was punching that was laminated. Okay, so I like that. So I'm gonna put them in sections. The thing I like about this too is that I don't have to put all my papers in at once, and I can make it, you know, a little bit more portable. I mean, there's a lot that I do want to do to this to make it more my style, to make it more refined and all of that, but this is working for me right now, and it's affordable for me right now. These papers, because I am waiting, I've got some plans for some, hopefully a little bit of extra income through some esthetician type products, aromatherapy, natural products. I'm an esthetician that I'm hoping to put together to sell pretty soon. I want to place a bigger Erin Condren order with some of her paper that I like. Also I just want to see if this would work. So I got this at Dollar General. It was like $3, and it came in a booklet that was like almost exactly the same size as this. And I just pulled it apart today and punched it. And I know I keep jumping back and forth between stuff, but anyway, so before, what would happen, of course this one doesn't look like it's really good. Not, maybe it's one that I just did recently that didn't get chomped up by my punch. It's not the cleanest punch, but anyway, let's see. Let me look at the back. I mean, it was like not punching through anything laminated at all. It was really bad. Whew. That's not too bad. I mean, you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but it's not the best cut. But I mean, I've had some that were like completely ripped up. So this is actually doing pretty good. I mean, holes completely ripped anytime I tried to use laminate, and then all of a sudden it decided it wanted to work. So anyway, let me get some papers punched. You can see like I've got some treatments and stuff I'm writing down right here, and I'm glad to have this in here now. So this lined paper, I mean, I know I could use regular paper, but I mean, this is so pretty. It was like less than $4 at Dollar General or Family Dollar, one of those. So yeah, so let me get some of these little papers punched and see what that looks like, and I think that I'll wrap it up. This is a way longer video than I expected it to be, but that's okay. I didn't think I would be able to talk nonstop like this. Okay, so I'm gonna punch this. Let's see if it ends up being the same length as the other. I thought I'd be able to go to this little white line here, but see this white line? That's, I think that's supposed to be like the length of, I don't know which size. Happy Planners sizes are way different, so, but you know, I am just going to do it like I did the last one for the cover because it seems to be the same size. I'm going butting right up against this one, and this one is 1, 2, 3, and then bumped up against it from the right. Okay, bring me the control and I'll get it changed for you. SpongeBob just came on TV, and my son, it's just one of those things that I'd rather he not watch right now. So he knows. Bring me the control, sweetheart. I think I'm gonna leave this back piece. It's a little curved, and I think I'm just gonna leave it that way. Well, kind of. I'm making a video, so I am talking to myself right now, but then I'll be uploading it to YouTube. So don't bump it though, because it's very precariously perched up there. So let's see if I can get it in there without getting it all messed up. Let's see here. because it doesn't seem to like to slide in there on those curves. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it or not. Let's see. Ooh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Hopefully I can get it all. Nope. Darn it. Let's see here. Tell I haven't done this very many times, and so it's, and I'm sure it would be easier if I had actually 3 papers in here instead of the amount I have. Let's see. And these papers are a little bit heavier weight, so there's 4, plus they're a little heavier weight than normal copy paper because it's quality Erin Condren, and that's just how it goes with her stuff. They're heavier weight, and I prefer it that way. In fact, I would love it if they were the same weight as the notebook paper that I hear like is the same weight as the life planner. I don't have a life planner, so I don't know, but that's what everyone says. And so what I'm checking for here is just to make sure, I don't think you can see it, but making sure it's bumped up against the very back of the punch. So here we go. And if these videos go well, then, you know, I will probably at some point, I might just buy a little tripod. Oh, look, it turned out. A little tripod that will hold my phone. Oh, and then I'm going to do this back cover on camera too. I'm so excited for these little back covers. Hopefully it'll go in there because it's a pocket to put in there. A cute little pocket too. I love it. And then now why wouldn't this go in there other than that curve when the other one did? And it doesn't seem to want to fit. It's got to be that curve. I might have to cut it. Yep, I'm gonna have to cut it, y'all. Hold on. Well, I cut this. It's still a little curved, but I'm hoping I can get it in there. I cut this back piece. See, it's still a little curved at 5.75 instead of 5.7. Not that I know what 5.7 looks like exactly on there because, you know, my math is not so hot. But anyway, yeah, that worked out really well. It just took off just a slight bit of that curve and it just slid right in there. So let's see if it punches through like I want it to. Love it, you guys. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. You don't even know. So I may need to buy like some expander discs, expansion discs. I can't remember what they're called. What Happy Planner calls them. I mean, I am way grateful to all those disc companies out there that make all these cute little discs, but because I like to be able to customize, but seriously, my heart belongs to Erin Condren. So look, you guys, so cute. Where's that pack of stickers? This I made on my own. I'm trying to try out. I was hoping they were coming out with an Erin Condren, what's it called? Weekly for the Petite, but I really don't know how they would do it. I'm still not sure if I like those little holes, but anyway, I was hoping they would come out with that. I don't think they're going to, just because we kind of got a little bit of a sneak peek today, or last night, whatever you want to say, when they uploaded some of the new releases that are going to be coming out to the website. They uploaded some petites and like the new ones, and I did not see a weekly on there. They've already been pulled off. I don't think they meant to make them live yet. I think they were just uploading them to the site, getting ready. So anyway, y'all, this is going to have the rest of the whole thing in there, the whole 6 weeks or whatever in between. I might not. Yeah, hold on. I might not put it all in there at once. Like I'll probably end up. Griffin, hold on, please. I'm talking.
Can I change it right there?
No, because there's no. Just give me a second, okay? Hold on. Griffin, please be patient, or I'll turn it off. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying, but that's okay. So I really like this little pocket. I am going to keep this pocket in here. I like this pocket because like if I get school papers from my son's school or my work, I also work at the same place, the same school, I can put those in here. My only thing is I do wish that I had made this a little bit taller, the whole planner. So I might make like these, instead of being 8.25 or whatever it is that the on the go folios are, I might make it 8.5, just the cover, and in the back pocket, maybe I'll put one of those Erin Condren plastic sticky pockets right here maybe, or something. So I just have to change up the covers, just so that when it does bother me when other papers are sticking out, which really, I mean, it probably shouldn't bother me, but it does. So see how much that sticks out? That hangs over. So yeah, so I might just make some more pockets, I mean some more front and back cover. That really looks a lot bigger than 1/4 of an inch, but it must be 1/4 of an inch because that would be 8.5 and this is 8.25. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and maybe I can get flipped back to that so you can see it one more time. So here's the paper that I got from Dollar General that came in a little booklet. There was about 70 something pages in it, and I cut that out and put it in here until I can order from the new set of Erin Condren stuff coming in. Here's the beginning of the wellness log. That's the cover that I'm kind of feeling like I should have gone ahead and cut off a little bit more of those dots. Griffin, please be patient. And there you go. And it really isn't that, it looks like it doesn't fit, but it does. Like I could, hold on, son, please. I could take some more stuff out of here, and it would lay a little bit better. But the nice thing is I mean, they pull in and out. I can take them out. I don't have to deal with this middle thing. And I know if I had left it in the form it came in, there's no bump there in the middle because it's a book and it will lay pretty much flat. It's sewn in books, you know. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll probably do more of these as I go along and practice more. Thanks. Bye-bye.